we're not done yet. Still many more battles to be fought. Sorry if this is getting to be a little repetitive, but, you know, I want to cover everything, and besides, I'm gonna need those levels for when I go into actual dungeons in the post-game, because these are gonna be nightmares otherwise. So, starting off with Unpheasant, of course, Mian Shao, absolutely freaking horrible choice for a lead against Unpheasant, so I am going to go with Zekrom instead, just because, well, it's just about the best thing I have against it. It's super, blah blah blah. Oh great, Sky Attack now. Better kill it before it lands, and nope, it's faster. How much damage is it gonna do? Only... wow, didn't even do a third of my HP worth of damage. I expected a lot more out of that, but, you know, just more proof that, well, I shouldn't say Unpheasant sucks. You saw how well it tanked all those rock slides back when I fought Sharon before the Elite Four. Crocodile now is a much better time to send in Mian Shao. And what level is it for fun? Is it 67? And Intimidate? Gosh, I should have gone with Lilligant in retrospect. And it's faster, Earthquake. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. It better die from this hit. Okay, we're good. I was sort of wondering whether I should go with High Jump Kick or Drain Punch, because, well, had High Jump Kick missed, I would have died instantly. So, guess I'm gonna have to change my elite, since, well, Mian Shao is almost dead, and I don't really want to risk it until it can recover something with Drain Punch. I guess I could go back to heal at this Pokemon Center, but I don't really want to do that between every single fight, either. So, Dragonite is going to go in the lead. Why? Because I said so. And Zekrom is going to go over there as well, because we're going to fight a double battle. I really don't remember that much about those double battles, except for one in the football stadium that has 2 Darmanitans. I remember that because, well, Darmanitans can freaking wreck you if you're not careful. Simisage and Bisharp, well, that's the game's way of saying you should have kept Mian Shao in the lead, you incompetent fool. Anyway, let's try doing our best. Yeah, I'm gonna use Fly against Simisage in here. Fusion Bolt against Bisharp, since, well, it's neutral and all. Bisharp has got a whole lot of resistances, being Steel-type and all. But, okay, how much damage? Holy... okay, a critical. I was about to say, too. Didn't expect to kill Bisharp with a neutral hit like that, especially because it has so much defense. Now, well, I'll go with Dragon Claw, because it's not going to matter anyway, because Dragonite is going to be coming down for the kill regardless. And, oh wow, it actually did once again, it did a bit more than I expected to. Maybe I should get it in my head that 150 base attack, even with barely any EVs, is still pretty freaking amazing. So, they both got a level up to level 62, which is excellent. So, yeah, I wouldn't say these fights are getting easier, but I'm getting more of a feel for the limitations of my team in their current state, which I guess it's sort of something that you acquire over time with experience of playing Pokemon. I've been playing these games for a decade and a half, almost, so of course it's going to be a lot easier to get that intuition that, this Pokemon might do this much and whatever. We got a Torkoal to defeat, and it just so happens that my Dragonite has Waterfall. It's not quite Earthquake once again, but still doing the job just fine. It feels like I'm using Waterfall an awful lot on it. And Amnesia, it would have been fairly interesting if I decided to go with a special attacker and then decided to, just screw it, I'm going to attack its weaker defense, and then it uses Amnesia, and I'm like, oh shit! And a third Waterfall connects after Inferno missed. Of course, Inferno only having 50 accuracy, but burning every time it hits, sort of like Zap Cannon. So, Miltank, I'm gonna go with Lilligant here because I'm not bursting with confidence at the possibility of Mian Chao outspeeding it. Remember, Mian Chao is almost dead, so I really don't want it to take any chances here because even though it's a cow, it's actually pretty dang fast for a cow. So yeah, the first time I was really surprised when I saw Miltank's base speed, and I was like, holy crap! It looks like it should be 40 or 50, not like I don't remember it off the top of my head. It's in the range of 80 to 100, I think. Anyway, I got the free Moo Moo Milk, one of the most cost-effective healing items in the entire game, healing 100 HP for far, far less than the cost of a super potion, which only restores 50. So, over here we got the last baseball player. So let's take him out. Wonder if I'm going to get a chance to heal my Mian Chao eventually. Of course, it doesn't really matter if I don't. So, Cubone is his lead, and I'm going to oppose Dragonite to it, which means, once again, Waterfall. I think at this point I've used Waterfall more than Fly or Dragon Claw, to be perfectly honest with you. And, oh wow, Cubone's defense is actually fairly impressive. It's something that you tend to forget because its thing is an item that doubles its attack. But nonetheless, another Waterfall is going to do it in. Down it goes. So, now we have Bisharp. This time, I'm going to go with Mian Chao because Bisharp, I know its speed is fairly average, like 70 or something like that. And even with a level advantage like that, I should probably be able to outspeed it. There we go, and replenish a lot of HP. Of course, I'm not going back to full since healing moves like Giga Drain and Drain Punch and stuff like that only heal you for half the amount of HP of damage that you inflict. So if I did like 180 damage, it would only heal 90 HP, for example. Now, we got a Pokemon breeder here, and if memory serves me correctly, that's the one trainer that I really wanted to see because it's got all 5 vendor trash, normal type, early game Pokemon like Rattata, Bidoof, and all that stuff. Is that it? No, it's not. He's got 6 Pokemon and the lead is a Bonsly. So I guess it's a male clerk, I guess, that has the vendor trash Pokemon, whatever. Oh, wow. Well, it's not really a surprise that it saw the Waterfall coming, well, or rather, any offensive attack, because, well, when you see a Bonsly, I guess you can use it as setup fodder, but it's far more inviting to just go ahead and kill it. That is, if you can even use it as setup fodder, which my Dragonite couldn't. So, Munchlax, I'm going to send out my Mian Chao. I'm going to go with Drain Punch, I guess, because Munchlax has got a frack ton of HP, so I'm going to take advantage of this to heal the remaining health I lost from that earthquake from earlier on, and it's all the way back up, and it's going to level up to 62 as well. Alright, who's next? Spoink. I'm feeling fairly confident sending a Tyranitar, I don't think. Can it even learn Focus Blast? I'm not sure, and even if it can, that doesn't mean it will have it anyway, and besides, it's an unevolved Spoink. I might as well be faster this time. Nope. And, Bounce, huh? That's the best thing you can do against a Spoink. Well, of course, any Psychic moves won't work at all, so I guess Bounce is a decent choice if all it has otherwise is Psychic attacks. But still, Spoink goes down as well. And next up we have Why Not. I'm gonna keep Tyranitar in because why not? And Crunch, of course, hits first, considering that Why Not doesn't have oh right, it learns them at level 15. I was talking about Counter and Mirror Coat. Wooper, well, of course, this is a job for Lilligant. Lilligant's I'm really having a whole lot of trouble actually giving it XP, so I really should take advantage of every opportunity I can. And come to think of it, that's probably what I should have done against the Crocodile from earlier to begin with, because well, Intimidate wouldn't have affected me at all. And then we got a Sandshrew. I'm going to keep Lilligant in. I guess those Pokemon breeders are really easy because they always got, like, basic forms and stuff. And I also like how in Black and White 2 you can battle them an unlimited amount of times because it can provide an interesting source of experience if you use them properly. So, that's it for the baseball stadium. So, next time, we're going to do one of the last 3 remaining sports. Which one? I have no idea. Let's play some football, huh? Now, I'm going to start with that double battle right here because I think I've mentioned it while I was fighting those baseball players. There is one double battle that I do remember that has a pair of Darmanitans, and this is it. This is the battle that I really, really dread doing. And on top of it, it's a double battle which I'm not very good at. Well, it's not like I'm absolutely stellar at singles either, but still better at that than doubles. And Superpower hits Milotic. How much damage is it gonna do? Probably a whole lot since it's Darmanitan we're talking about. And the other is gonna use Superpower on Milotic as well, and it's going to... What?! How does that happen? You had me on the ropes. You could kill my Milotic right there, but... It attacked Zekrom instead. How? How does that happen? What kind of AI does this? At this point, the term artificial intelligence is absolutely pointless, and of course Zekrom is going to get hit by my Surf, but I don't give a shit. Darmaniten doesn't quite go down. I'm gonna go with Recover, to try and stall it out, because now its attack is down by 1 level, so even if it did it on Milotic at this point, it was too late because of the attack drop, and here's the second attack drop. Dragon Claw is going to finish the job. Down goes the second Darmaniten, and wow! I was sort of right to dread this battle, but I was also wrong because I didn't expect the AI to do such a huge blunder. I mean, they could have focus fired on Milotic, and it would have been suddenly a whole lot harder for me to take them down. I mean, what else do I have that really works against them? Tyranitar, but it's slower, and they have Superpower, which Tyranitar is quadruple weak to. So, I guess this is going to be the last battle for this video. Of course, not for the day as far as I'm concerned, but for this video, it's going to be the last one. Hoot is in the lead, and since I still have Milotic there, I guess there's no harm in trying to try Blizzard, even though it could miss, and it doesn't, because, well, even if it missed, what was the worst that it could do to me? Put me to sleep? I mean, I'm heading back to heal after this battle anyway, so whatever. Swallow, for this one, I feel confident going with Tyranitar, because Swallow doesn't have any fighting moves. I would be a lot more concerned, and I wouldn't have sent Tyranitar in. In fact, had it been a Staraptor or a Braviary or something like that. But Swallow, I'm fairly confident I can deal with, and yeah, the best thing it could do against me, hopefully it was the best at least, was Aerial Ace, so Stone Edge connects and Swallow goes down. And finally, we have an Unpheasant, yet another flying type that doesn't have any fighting moves, so I really don't have to fear much. Facade, yeah, really not going to do a whole lot. Stone Edge hits again, down goes Unpheasant, and that is going to be it for this video. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon White, we are going to finish off the big stadium and then move on to the small court afterwards, where we're going to visit basketball players and tennis asses one last time.